Okay, so let us start with today's session. Okay, so good evening, all of you. And I'm really glad that all of you have taken out your valuable time to attend this particular session. Definitely, it is going to be a lot of inputs for all of you who are going to start with your campus and off-campus placement preparation. Okay, so generally we conduct such kind of webinars to make sure that the students are on the right track. Whatever queries they are having regarding placement preparation are cleared from time to time, and that's why we conduct this kind of session. Now, before we sent out this particular webinar link, we had also sent one Google form for this webinar registration, in which I had asked all the students about their queries regarding placement preparation. Okay, so many students had put a lot of queries. So I have combined, or you can say I have compiled all those queries and tried to clear those, all of them, in this particular webinar. So by the end of the webinar, most of your queries will get cleared regarding placement preparation. After that, also, if you are having any other query, then we will have a question and answer session at the end. And during that Q&A session, you can definitely ask any particular question. Okay. Now, let me start with this particular webinar. Before that, we had also announced that the students who would be attending this particular webinar completely, if you are attending till the end, we will be sharing, or we will be giving you a free technical and personal interview preparation course by Talent Battle. So that particular course is really going to be helpful for you to prepare for technical and personal interviews, because we have covered all the questions related to technical interviews and personal interviews. Okay, so attend this webinar till the end. Whenever I'll be sharing my inputs, make sure you pay attention. If you want, you can take screenshots. If you are facing any query in between, make sure you note down that query, so that later on during the Q&A session at the end, you can ask me that particular query. Okay, now we are going to start with the session. Okay, so let us start now. Okay, now this is going to be the agenda for today's session. Okay, so we are going to check out how you need to start your preparation, basically, because many students don't know where to start, what to take up, whether to take up aptitude first or whether to take up coding first. Okay, we are going to discuss the strategies and roadmap for the next 30 to 45 days. Now, why this time period I have mentioned? Because this webinar I am specially conducting for the 2024 batch students. So many students have already started getting their on-campus placements. Many are going to get in the month of July, August, and September. Okay, so to prepare for placement, those who have not yet started, you have got like 30 or 45 days maximum. Okay, so in this 30 to 45 days, we have to make sure that you have some strategy and roadmap, put your 100% efforts, and you can get through your placement offer. Okay, so that's why I have put there 30 to 45 days. Now, we are also going to share you a day-wise study plan. So now many students ask us, like, what should I study on a day-to-day basis? So I'll share you one particular PDF, or I'll show you that PDF in this webinar, and later on I'll share it with you also. So in that PDF, we have designed like day 1, day 2, day 3. Maybe on day 1 for 2 to 3 hours, you need to study aptitude this topic or technical this topic. So everything I have mentioned in that plan. I'm also going to show you some of the must-do topics of aptitude and coding. So why I'm saying must-do? Because these topics of coding and aptitude will be asked by most of the companies. One more clarification, guys. When I'm saying aptitude, I mean to say quant, reasoning, and verbal ability, and not just quant. Okay. So just make sure whenever I'm referring to the word aptitude during this webinar, so it means all three sections. Okay. Next, we are also going to check out various rounds and processes which are conducted by MNCs nowadays, and what they are exactly seeking from the candidates, and how projects and latest technology requirements are asked by the companies during interviews, and what needs to be done to face such kind of questions during interviews. That also we are going to check. Okay. Now, first of all, let us start now. First, guys, how you are going to get information about placement opportunities. Okay, so first of all, guys, just I wanted to clarify this, because what happens, a lot of students are missing out on very, very important opportunities which we are posting. So first, guys, on campus drives information is going, you are going to get that information from your college training and placement department. Okay, whenever there will be any genuine off-campus drive for 2024 batch student, we are going to share it with you. Okay, Next, referrals. So we sometimes provides referrals to our complete masterclass students. So these are very less, because what do I mean by referral is a person who is already working in the company. If there is any particular requirement, then he will share a referral with us, or you might even get referrals on LinkedIn as well. If you have a very good LinkedIn profile, some company employee might share a referral with you that we are having this opening in our company, kindly apply to it. You can also make sure that your LinkedIn profile is complete, because there will be a lot of job openings on LinkedIn. I will also share with you how we are also finding out job openings, which we are sharing with students. Okay. There will be some hackathons. So I think Code with Cisco, which we had just updated, that was one hackathon. There are some hiring competitions as well. So make sure you follow Talent Battle Instagram or WhatsApp, or you make sure you follow us on the social or Telegram. Okay. So on this, we generally update all the genuine opportunities. So we won't update any opportunity wherein it is not for 2024 batch. So that's the reason what we basically do is, let me just show you. Okay. So if you visit our Instagram page, so here you can check, we have updated about Schindler Electric was hiring 2024 batch students, SEDCOS off-campus drive. Now students even gave their first round of SEDCOS. Okay, even some students have given second round. So this was specifically for the 2024 batch students. Okay, so we are going to share a lot of off-campus opportunities. So if you're not following us on our social media, make sure you do that. Okay. Now, guys, you might be having a lot of aspirations, right? So many students are having aspirations to get their first job because they want to support their family. And that is the main aim, basically. Many students want a job greater than, with a good CTC, like a CTC greater than 7, 8, or 9 LPA. There are some students who would say, I just want to get a dream job with 10, 20, 30 LPA. Now, there are some core branch students, like from mechanical, civil, electrical. They don't want to enter software industry. They just want to work in the core industry and the core jobs. Okay. And then there will be some students who want to target only specific companies. So students would say, I just want to work in Adobe. I just want to work in Google, Amazon. So whatever might be your aspirations, guys, you need to start from basic. Okay. It is not possible that currently you are not having a decent level of coding skills and you are directly trying to solve maybe some competitive programming questions or 10 to 15 LPA company questions. So what will happen when you go to look at this question or go to solve those questions, you are going to lose confidence. So whatever might be your aspiration, currently I'm going to share one roadmap with you that if you follow that roadmap, you will go from basics till the heights, and whatever might be your particular aspiration, you will be able to achieve that. Okay. But it is going to take time. So it is not like that this is an overnight process that I am going to do this placement preparation and in the next 1 month I want a 10 LPA package. No, that is not going to happen. It will only happen if you had started your placement preparation probably in second year or third year first semester. If you have started maybe 6 months ago, 4 5 months ago, then it is obvious or possible that you can get 7 10 8 or 9 LPA package immediately with 1 month of preparation. But if you are starting from scratch, it is going to take 3 4 5 months. Okay, it will take at least 3 months, 2 to 3 months to crack around 5 6 LPA, and it would take around 4 to 5 or 6 months to crack 8 to 9 LPA. So first of all, think practically. If someone is coming on YouTube or that and telling you that in 30 days you can crack some 10 LPA package without any knowledge, no, that is not going to happen. Okay. So now these are your aspirations. Now let us look at what are the processes which are conducted during campus and off-campus placements. Not every company is going to conduct all these rounds, but most of the companies will choose some of these rounds. Now I'll tell you which are these rounds. The first is the aptitude test. So aptitude test is nothing but quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability. Now the students recently, many students appeared for on-campus Hexaware drive. So they know that aptitude, so Hexaware also conducted quant, reasoning, and verbal. So this particular aptitude test is asked generally by 98 to 99% of the companies. Hardly very few product-based companies would only skip aptitude. But even when, if I don't know if you had appeared, but last semester or last year, there was Goldman Sachs opportunity for, it was a full-time opportunity for 2023 batch, and internship opportunity was there for 2024 batch. So even that company was offering around 18 LPA package, but still there was high level of aptitude in their online test. So aptitude test, most of the companies are going to ask. Okay. Now, even if it is a core company, there would be questions based on aptitude. Okay. So if it is a mechanical based company or any electrical or civil based company, generally companies tend to ask aptitude. And that's the reason you should know aptitude topics, which are very important. I'm going to share you those topics as well. Okay. Next is hands-on programming or coding round. So when I say hands-on programming or coding round, basically a lot of companies have introduced this now. Earlier, maybe 5 to 6 years ago, this was not at all a trend. Majority of the companies were only asking aptitude and technical MCQs. But now, since the technology has improved, the online compiler, the online test platforms have improved. So you will get a question on your screen and you have to code actually on that particular screen. It is a test and you can use C, C++, Java or Python, any one of these 4 languages to code. So a lot of companies are using coding round. Now, why they use coding round basically? So coding round is usually used to give you a higher package. Now, these service-based companies like TCS, Accenture, or Cognizant, Wipro, okay, Capgemini, all of these companies are basically having 2 levels of package or 3 levels of package. So there is a base package which is around 4 LPA, and then there is a higher package which is around 7 to 8 LPA. Okay, what they do is basically those students who perform well in the coding round, they basically are given the higher package. So that's why this coding round is very important if you want to crack the higher package. Okay. Now companies will also have technical MCQ test. So along with aptitude is MCQ, similarly technical MCQ test will also be there. So in that they will be asking you questions based on program. So they will give you a program and they will ask you what is the output, or they will give you a code and tell you to spot the error in the code. There will be pseudocode questions, or there will be conceptual questions as well. So conceptual questions as in you can say questions based on database management systems or operating systems, computer networks. So they can ask you questions based on that. Just I'm giving you examples, like Accenture is also having online test, and in that online test they ask questions based on operating systems, computer networks, and even MS Office. Okay. So such kind of domain based questions or technical MCQ tests are conducted. Now, when I say domain-based MCQ test, so suppose there is a mechanical-based company, it will ask you questions based on your technical mechanical questions. If it is a computer ID company, then it will ask you questions based on your core subject. So maybe operating system, computer networks, database management systems. Sometimes they even ask on SDLC, software development lifecycle. This subject is also very important for some companies, and they will ask you MCQ questions on that. Suppose it is an electrical based company or an electronics based company, then it will ask you questions on your core subjects. Okay. For that, basically, it depends on what the company is doing. So if it is a thermodynamic based company, then it will ask more on thermal engineering. I'm just giving you an example. Okay. If it is an embedded based system, then it will give you questions based on embedded C or embedded systems. So domain based MCQ tests depend on what the company is looking for. If they want students from good from a specific domain, then they will ask you questions on that. Okay. There have been some companies from the computer IT field, like they want students from good at full stack development. So before the coding or the round, they will even ask some basic questions based on full stack as well. So that I am calling is domain based. So whatever domain the company wants the students from, they will ask you MCQ questions on that. Now the fifth round, which I have mentioned, is very important round, guys. Communication test. Okay. A lot of companies have implemented communication test in their selection process. So earlier, maybe 5 to 6 years ago, companies used to visit the campus, okay, and they used to actually see the candidate or interact with the candidate face to face in the interviews or maybe in the group discussion rounds, and they used to easily able to judge. They were easily able to judge their communication skills. But now, since everyone has turned virtual, so companies have also started introducing communication test. Now, in communication test, it is not required that you should have very high level of English skills, or you should use very complex or hard English words. Communication test will basically check 4 things. Okay. One is your speaking skill, English speaking skill, English listening skill, English reading skill. Okay. So these are the most 3 important skills which they are going to check. Okay. So what they do, they will give you basically a paragraph. and you have to read out the paragraph, and they will check your speaking skill. They will give you an audio. They will play audio. You have to listen to that audio and you have to speak again. So here they are going to check your listening skills. They will also check your English writing skills. So they might give you an essay to write, or they might give you, they will give you a topic and tell you to write 10 to 15 sentences. So basically they are going to check your grammar, fluency, reading, writing, listening skills. Okay. It is not that hard to crack. If you have got normal level of English speaking skills, if you are able to communicate your technical skills to the person in front of you in a proper manner, then that is sufficient. Okay. You need to see, if you are not that much good at English, you make sure that you make smaller sentences. That is going to help you to improve your confidence in English speaking. Okay. Next, essay or paragraph writing. So it is a part of communication test, but companies like Wipro specially conduct essay writing or paragraph writing. Okay. Next is the group discussion. Now, companies, those who are visiting offline to campuses, they are also conducting group discussion. So either it can be a normal group discussion wherein you will be given a topic and everyone will be allowed to speak, or it can be a structured group discussion wherein each one will get some time and each one has to speak in their stipulated amount of time only. Okay. Next is technical interview, but obvious this is going to be conducted by all the companies, and technical interviews will be based on whatever the technical skills you have mentioned in your resume. And personal interview, but obvious it will be there. It will be a HR discussion with the company wherein they are going to check your soft skills. They are going to check your morals. Okay. I'm going to discuss more about this. So that is the personal interview. Now, apart from this, there will be some companies like Capgemini or IBM, wherein they are going to conduct game-based rounds. So they have developed their own UI, or they are using a UI from the third-party software. And there will be some games you have to play actually during the aptitude test. And those games will basically, you have to clear some rounds, and that is going to judge your aptitude skills. So if you have checked out the Capgemini recruitment process, they do the game-based aptitude test. So there are some, like whatever rounds I have mentioned currently on the screen, 1 to 9, there can be some companies who take some rounds apart from these rounds. But these 9 rounds are the most common rounds. It is up to the company now that which rounds they would be selecting to shortlist the candidates. It depends on their skills. Okay. Now let us go ahead. So I hope you understood these are the processes and rounds which are conducted. Now, one round I have not mentioned over here. Basically, it is not a round, but that is the resume shortlisting round. Okay. A condition where basically the company wants only filtered candidates, there can be a resume shortlisting round as well. So even before you give your test, first you have to upload your resume, and your resume will be shortlisted for the next round. So that is the resume shortlisting round which some companies conduct. Okay. Next. Okay, now I'm going to share the roadmap with you. So I'm considering that you have not at all started with your preparation, or maybe you have started, you have just started. It has just been maybe a week or 2 weeks. And now you basically want to know what are the things you need to do first. Okay. So guys, the first stage I would say is the foundation stage. Okay. Because without doing this particular stage, it is difficult for you to directly solve the company specific questions. I'll just give you an example. Recently, we conducted some live sessions on YouTube for TCS and Hexaware. Okay. And we got a lot of, many students came up to us that I am understanding that particular question which you are solving. But when I am trying to solve a new question, I am not able to understand that. The reason is that they are directly solving the company specific question, and they have not basically learned that particular topic in depth. So if I consider a topic in aptitude, there are 3 things you need to do. First is learning the concepts and formulas. Okay. Second is learning the shortcuts. Okay. And third is practicing. Now, whenever you are directly solving the company specific question, if you don't know the shortcut, then you are going to take a lot of time to solve that particular question. If you don't know the concept, then you are not able, you're not able to understand the question itself. And that basically loses your confidence. So what you need to do before you jump to preparing for any company, make sure you follow this particular things which I have mentioned. The first one which I have mentioned on the screen is general aptitude preparation. So it means again the quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability. Okay. Learning the concepts. formulas, shortcuts is important, but solving timer based mock test is also very, very important. Okay, what will happen, maybe once you learn concepts and shortcuts and formulas, you will be able to solve a question, but solving that under the pressure of a timer is very important, because every online test is going to be timer based test. So solving a question in 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, or 2 minutes is very important. So everyone, if I give you a question paper and tell you to solve with unlimited time, probably everyone will crack the test. But if there is a timer which is kept, then there is a chance that very few students will be able to solve that. And that's the reason generally companies keep a timer. Okay. Last to last year, TCS also had a policy of question based timer. So what they used to do, there will be a question and the time will be allotted for only that question. So maybe 190 seconds or 60 seconds or 120 seconds. In that time, you need to solve that particular question. So that's why I'm saying whenever you are going to study aptitude, make sure that you are learning concepts, going through the formulas, and then make sure you solve a lot of questions using timer based mock test. Okay. Next is programming languages. Now, I recommend all the students generally to go for two programming languages. One is the procedure-oriented language, that is C programming. Okay, I'll tell you the reason. And second is the object-oriented programming. Maybe you can choose one between C++, Java, and Python. But personally, I would recommend you to go for C++ or Java. I am recommending Python only for the students, maybe from the core branch, maybe mechanical, civil, electrical, or the students who basically want to learn latest technologies like AI, ML, okay, data science. For them, I'm recommending Python. Now, why I recommend C language? Generally, what happens, C language is very useful to solve pseudocodes and technical MCQ tests. So technical MCQ tests are generally conducted using C programming. Okay, so C programming questions, a lot of C programming questions are asked. So having knowledge of C is very important during MCQs, and basically for the coding round, actual hands-on coding or wherein you need to code, you can use C++ or Java. You can use Python, not an issue, but I am recommending C++ or Java. The reason is that the next step, that is the data structures. Okay, so data structures algorithms, most of the companies are going to expect students to explain in the language of C++ or Java. They are not going to entertain, or they are not going to like you explaining data structures in Python. I am seeing during the technical interview. So during the technical interview, if you are getting some questions based on data structures, then definitely they are going to expect you to explain it in C++ or Java, because in Python there are inbuilt libraries, inbuilt functions. So definitely there is no point basically that you are telling them directly a function. So it doesn't prove anything that you have knowledge of data structures. Okay. So now, if you are learning the concepts of any programming language, then it would take hardly 30 hours. Okay, learning everything like pointer, structure, everything, 30 to 35 hours, I would say. But learning concepts is not enough, guys. You need to solve programming statements, and that to company specific programming statements. Whenever you are going to solve a lot of company specific programming statements on your compiler, at that time, it is going to become a habit for all of you to solve the questions. Okay. Now, I know a majority of the students who are attending this live or those who are not attending, you have got one common problem which majority of the students are going to face for aptitude as well as coding. Whenever you are solving any aptitude question, if you are not able to solve it, you look at the solution, you will understand everything. You are not able to solve a coding question, you look at the solution, you will understand everything. But next time, if even if you're getting a similar or with a little change, a question with a similar or little change, okay, then again you are not able to solve. So again, you look at the solution, you are able to understand, but again, a new question comes in the exam, you are not able to solve that particular question for aptitude and coding. Now, how many of you face this issue? Just tell me in the chat. Okay, how many of the you face this particular issue that you are able to solve during your practice? If you look at the solution, you understand, but when you come across any particular new question, again you are not able to understand what is happening, or you are not able to write the code. Yes, so I'm waiting for your answers basically. Yes, Rushabh. Yes, I know many students would be there. Yes, right. So why, I'll tell you the reason, guys, why this is happening with all of you. Okay, this is happening because whenever you are studying, whenever you are practicing aptitude and coding question, you are not giving yourself enough time to try that question. You think that it will waste a lot of time if I don't check the solution. Guys, during your practice, if a coding question is taking maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or even 1 hour, immediately don't look at the solution, because what will happen, it will kill your ability to think. Okay, what you need to do, whenever you are looking, having a coding question in front of you, okay, try to first implement the logic, or try to create a logic, find out the logic behind that question, then try to code using syntax. Okay, suppose you are not able to do that, try to take hint by looking at the solution little bit, not the complete solution. You can take a little bit hint, then again try. Okay, further, if you're not able to try, able to solve, take again a partial hint, or try to search for the syntax, not for the code, and again try to solve. So guys, trying attitude is always going to help you improve your thinking ability. Even for the aptitude question, if you're not able to solve the question, first check out any formula, try to check what the problem is basically asking, what are the unknowns, what are the known values. Give yourself 15-20 minutes of time. That is not a time waste, because in that process you are learning a lot of things, that maybe a concept, the way of thinking, way of building logic, that all you are learning. So if this happens, so imagine guys, I am solving 50 coding questions, and for the maximum questions, if I'm not looking at the solution and I'm trying my best before I look at the solution, it will definitely help you improve your logic. And if you continue in this way, practicing a lot of coding questions, there will be a time wherein any new question comes in, you will have that habit of thinking, creating the logic, finding out the logic, and writing the syntax. Okay, it is not going to happen in one day. It is going to take a lot of practice, but it is definitely that it is going to happen, and you are going to achieve that particular perfection. Okay, for aptitude as well as coding. Okay, now guys, as I mentioned, three things: aptitude, quant, reasoning, verbal, programming, any two languages. Data structures, very important. Most of the companies are asking questions based on data structures. Some companies are even asking questions based on database management systems. Okay, so even this year InfyTQ is not launched, but during InfyTQ exam by Infosys, they are basically going to expect you to write queries. Okay, they are going to expect you to write SQL queries. So DBMS concepts are very important. Okay, now in this video, basically I'm just telling you the topic, but later on at the end of this video, I'll also show you the detailed topics of each of these subjects. So data structures, what are the important topics? For C, what are the important topics? Aptitude, which topics are important? So you can take screenshots also later on. I'm going to show you that. Okay, under DBMS, which are the important topics? So I'm going to show everything of that as well. Okay, then domain based questions, concepts, I would say. So domain based concepts, as in, suppose you are from mechanical, electrical, civil, whatever are your core subjects, if there are some companies coming in for your core branch, check out what is the domain of that company and make sure you revise all your domain based concepts. Okay, that is very important, because in that test there will be some MCQs which will be based on your domain. Now, personal interview. Now most of the students, what happens is, guys, they think personal interview, what to prepare, what to prepare for personal interview. So that is the most common question students ask. So they think that there is no need to prepare extra for personal interview. I would say, guys, in personal interview, there are a lot of frequently asked questions. Okay, so what are the frequently asked questions? Introduce yourself. What are your strengths? What are your short-term goals, long-term goals? Or what are your skills? Such kind of questions are basically asked, right? So if you don't plan out what you are going to answer in personal interview, then your interview might go like okay types. Okay, but if you want your interview to be super, then make sure that you are planning out your personal interview beforehand. Okay, there will be two types of questions. One will be frequently asked question, and second will be surprising question. Okay, for surprising question, definitely you have to think at that particular moment, but 80 to 90% of the times interviewers in personal interview ask frequently asked question. Now if I know that when I enter the interview room, or if I enter the virtual interview, the first question is going to be introduce yourself, I am already knowing that beforehand, right? So why not prepare an answer for introduce yourself, mentioning 3 to 4 strong points about yourself, which will create a positive impression. So I know that they are going to ask me introduce, so I'll create an introduction wherein it will create impression. Also, guys, preparing this will also help me to lead the interview. So what do I mean by leading the interview? Okay. So for example, I want the interviewer to ask me question on my project, final year project. Okay. I want, because I'm good at my final year project. I have done my project myself. Okay. So I want the interviewer to ask me question on my project, or I want the interviewer to ask me question on my internship. Okay. How will you do that? Are you going to tell the interviewer, please ask me question on my project, or please ask me question on my internship? No, right? You cannot directly tell the interviewer what to ask, but you can make him ask. How to do that, guys? Okay. So basically what happens, there is a common human tendency. So whenever I'm giving any particular answer in an interview, the interviewer is going to remember the last 15-20 seconds of your answer, and based on that he's going to ask me the next question. Okay, that is a general common human tendency. Okay, so I am going to create such an introduction that ends with a point which I want the question on. So my introduction will suppose end on maybe the about the internship which I have done or the project which I have done. So immediately the interviewer will ask me, okay, tell me something more about this particular internship, what you did there, what were the projects. So that is called leading the interview. Okay. So after that, I am going to answer the internship question in such a way that the question after that will be also of my choice. Okay. It is not going to happen overnight. So leading the interview is basically you are making the interviewer ask questions of your choice, and you are so much prepared about each and every point mentioned in your resume. So guys, during the technical interview, so after personal interview, technical interview, from where the interviewer will ask the questions, is he going to come with a question bank that the first 15 questions I will ask to the first student, the next 20 questions I'll ask to the second student? No, right? He is basically going to ask you questions based on your resume and what answers you are giving. 5% of the questions I would say would be random, just to check your surprising element, how you are reacting to that. But most of the questions are going to be based on what is written in your resume. So suppose you are writing down 4 projects, one which you, 2 of you which you have done in maybe second and third year, and 2 which you have done in final year. Now, if the interviewer is asking you question on your second year project, you cannot say that I forgot. Okay, you have to make sure that whatever you are mentioning in your resume, you are able to properly explain that, whether it is a project, whether it is an internship, whether it is a workshop, maybe you are a volunteer in some of the activities in your college, but you should be able to speak about it. If you think that you are not confident in speaking about something which you have mentioned, then remove it from the resume. Okay. So after technical interview, resume making, very important. Now, most of the students were asking me questions about resume making. We have already created a detailed video on our YouTube channel. Okay. Later on, again, you can message us on Instagram or WhatsApp if you don't have that, if you're not able to find that video. But if you visit our channel Talent Battle, search resume over there, you will get our video. It is an in-depth video in which I have covered all the points which you need to mention and avoid while creating a resume. Okay. I have also given one tool named Canva. Okay. On Canva, you can easily find a lot of templates for resume creation. Okay. Now, let us move ahead, guys. Some of the questions like how to enroll for free TCS and QT, these all questions we are going to take at the end. There will be a Q&A session at the end. Okay. So let us move ahead. Now, guys, once you complete this stage, like the foundation stage, the general aptitude preparation, you practice concepts and mock test, you are good with the concepts of programming, you solved a lot of coding statements, you're good with data structures, DBMS, you're good with your domain-based concepts, you have planned out all the answers for your personal interview, technical interview, and also created a resume. Now you are ready to go to stage 2 and basically prepare for any company. Okay. But now you might be having a question, how much time will this particular stage 1 take? I'll give you just a rough idea. Okay. This is the time which you will require to clear your concepts. So if you want to clear all your aptitude concepts, it would take 60 hours. Okay. This does not mean you become perfect in aptitude, but This is not the time required for practice. I have just mentioned the time required to clear all the concepts, maybe tricks, tips, and shortcuts. Okay. So in that, this much time, it is sufficient to learn aptitude. For programming one language, it would take around 30 hours. Okay. Data structures, it would take around 30 hours. I'm not saying that after 30 hours, you are going to solve any question of coding. I have not considered the time for practice, because practice is a continuous process which is going to go on till your placement. Okay. First concepts and then practice. Without that, you cannot practice. Okay. Suppose you want to learn any particular domain subjects or clear concepts for interview, it would take at least 20 hours. So if I want to clear concepts of DBMS, then it would take at least 20 hours. Operating system would take 20 hours. Okay. I want to create answers for all the personal interview frequently asked question. It would take at least 10 hours of preparation. For technical interview answer creation or preparation, it would take 20 hours. For resume making, if you know what to put, then it would 5 hours are more than sufficient. But don't do the thing like taking up the resume from your senior, removing his data and putting your data. No, that hardly will take 1 hour, but it is of no use, because you will not have confidence that whatever you have mentioned in resume, you had just copied that. Okay, so don't do that. But this is the tentative time it is going to take. Okay, so if you check 60 hours of aptitude, 30 hours of one programming language and data structure. So 60 plus 30 is 90 plus 30, 120 hours. Okay. Now, guys, in 120 hours, suppose you are dedicating maybe 6 hours a day. I would not say 6 hours a day. Let us consider 4 hours a day. If you are dedicating 4 hours a day, then you can complete this first 3 in 1 month. Okay, so it is going to take 1 month if you are starting from scratch. Okay, scratch means you have zero knowledge, you don't know anything, and you are starting. It will take at least 1 month if you are giving 4 hours a day. If you give more time, then the number of days required will be less. Okay, for this, like the resume, technical and personal, after you can say studying aptitude programming and DSA, then you can go ahead and do personal, technical, and resume making as well. Okay, it depends on like which see, if the image is not clear, just visit the settings and select the quality of your video. Do it 720p or something. This will be you will get the good quality image. Okay. Okay, let's move ahead now. Now, after foundation, now what will happen? A lot of companies will start coming in. Your training placement office might tell you that this particular company is coming in 15 days, 20 days, next month. Now, what to do? Okay. Now, for any company you are preparing, you need to follow the things which I have mentioned currently on the screen. First is understanding the pattern and creating preparation strategy. Now, why this is important? Because every company is going to have different pattern. Suppose I am appearing for Capgemini, then Capgemini generally follows this particular pattern. So they will have an English MCQ test, so communication test basically, okay, verbal test I would say. They are going to have DSA, okay, they are going to have DSA MCQs. They are going to have game-based aptitude test, and then there will be technical interviews and personal interviews. Okay. Now, if this is the pattern, and if I know that Capgemini is going to visit my campus, definitely I'm not going to study reasoning ability and quantitative ability, right? Because I know they are going to ask me questions based on verbal, DSA, and game based. Then why would I waste my time in studying quant and reasoning? Okay. Now, if TCS is visiting your as a first company, definitely you need to study quant, reasoning, verbal, and coding, all four, right? So it depends on which company is visiting, what was their previous pattern, and what is the preparation strategy you are going to formulate. So preparation strategy is nothing but which sections you are going to focus on. Next is you have to check out all the previous year questions. Very important. Why? Because most of the times companies uh, don't change the level of difficulty. They will not change the style of asking questions. So there will like if a company sets up one pattern, they will carry it at least for 2 to 3 years. Okay. So solving previous year questions will give you a very good idea about what the company is asking, what type of questions, which topics they are focusing on. So it will help you to study for that company. Okay. Next is you need to solve at least 3 company specific mock tests. Now, solving company specific mock test is very important because that particular test is going to tell you whether you are able to solve a given question in the given time or not. Okay. Next, So once you do this, you will get a lot of grip over that particular company preparation. Okay. So it is going to help you to basically solve more and more questions. And next thing, like you, once you crack the online test, now generally what happens if the company is not visiting your campus, then there will be a lot of time in between the aptitude test or the online test and the interview. So at least 2 to 3 days or 1 day, 2 day, or maybe a week's time will also be there. So in that, you need to prepare for the technical and personal interview. You need to check out like what were the questions asked by that company previously in technical interviews, what were the questions asked by that company in personal interviews. So these will help you to prepare for the interviews and create your answers. Now, guys, if I want to learn swimming, right? So I cannot just learn swimming from outside the swimming pool. If I just read the book about how to wave your hands or how to paddle your legs, so that is not going to help me, right? Unless I enter the pool, I will not understand what difficulties I am facing. Similarly, that is going to be the situation for interview. Just watching videos of video experiences or just thinking about how I will answer is not going to prepare you for interviews perfectly. You have to face at least one technical and one personal mock interview before your actual interview. Okay. So what will happen during mock interview? So you'll understand where you are going wrong, which points are creating impression, good impression, which points are not creating a good impression. So you'll get that idea. You can make changes accordingly for your final interview. Okay. So before you go for your actual company's interview, make sure that you are facing at least one mock interview. Okay. Last but not the least, general information of the company is very important whenever you are preparing for any company. You need to know the products and services of that company, where that company is located in our country, whether it is a multinational company like located in multiple countries. Okay, whether it is service based, product based, who is the CEO. So these basic information you should have. And HR interviewers will definitely ask you questions on that reason. They want to check like how much you are interested to join that particular company. Okay. So I hope all of you are clear with how to start. That is, you need to start with the stage one. Okay. And after doing that, you need to start for stage two, that is company specific preparation. Okay. How much time it will take to understand pattern and strategy? It would take hardly 2 hours. Going through previous year questions, it would take 20 to 30 hours. Solving company specific mock test 5 to 6 hours. Okay. Understanding the previous year technical interview, personal interview questions, it will take 5 to 6 hours. Facing mock interview and it will take hardly 2 hours. Like a mock interview would be hardly 45 minutes. Then analyzing that interview would take another 45 minutes. So general information about the company, it would take hardly 2 hours to find it or Google it. Right. Okay. Now let us go ahead. Okay. Now, guys, this stage 3 is profile building. Now, what happens whenever we used to conduct this particular webinars in the month of January, February, March, April, this profile building was my stage 2 actually. Okay. But currently I have put it to stage 3 because if you are going to face campus interviews in the month of July, August, or September, and if you focus currently on profile building, then it is going to be difficult for you to crack the online test, because in the online test, they are not going to ask you about the projects. They are going to first ask you about aptitude and coding and DSA. Okay. So this is very important. I'm not saying you should avoid this, but I'm giving you like priority wise, which you need to focus. So first focus on foundation, then focus on company specific. Then you can focus on building your profile if you have not done yet. Maybe it is not necessary to do all of this. You can do at least 2 or 3 things out of this. So you have got 1, 2, 3 extra projects based on programming or latest technology. One certification, maybe not, I'm saying costly certifications like 10, 15,000. You should have knowledge is important. Okay. So if you're not having knowledge of full stack, data science, AI, ML, or cloud computing, then it is good. Okay. If you have done one internship, it is not necessary that it does not mean that if you have not done any internship, you will get rejected. No, it is like a positive point which will help you to differentiate yourself from the crowd. Now imagine, guys, suppose a company is coming to your college, and if you have got maybe 200 people in computer science and they are going to select maybe 20 people. So if you want to be in the top 10%, then some point should differentiate you, right? So from 200, if 100 crack the test, Suppose next coding test, suppose 50 people crack. Now 50 people give technical interview and they want to select 20. At that time, this profile is going to be very important. Okay. So not in the first round, but in the interview round. So they are going to check out 20 people who have done something extra apart from their academics. So they will check whether you have done any workshops, webinars, whether you have done any extra projects apart from the academic projects. So that will help them to shortlist the students, because doing something extra shows that you are interested in your field, and definitely you will do that extra to get in that particular company. Okay, so it can be anything out of this particular list. You can do even some co-curricular activities as well. So what are co-curricular activities? Probably organizing some technical fests in your college. It shows your team skills, the ability to work in a team and coordinate with everyone. That is also one particular skill. So this is something which will help you improve your profile. Projects do not mean that they should be very high level projects. If you are doing an individual project, a easy or medium level project is also fine. Okay, full stack does not mean you should know all the 8-9 stacks. Even if you know 4 to 5 technologies in full stack, it will help you to go through the interview. AI/ML does not mean that you are a machine learning master. Okay, even if you know basics of machine learning, you have done some small, use some small algorithm and have done some small project, it shows your interest towards that field and it will help you in your interview. Okay, so whenever companies like maybe TCS Digital, they are saying that we are expecting students to have latest digital technologies. They are not expecting you to be the masters. They are expecting you to have some knowledge about that field, and at least you have done something to understand that particular field. Okay, if you're already a master, it is good. But since currently, guys, if you check the time you are having, then it is very you are having very less time right now. Okay, if any company is coming in maybe November, December, January, then you have got a lot of time. So if you know that any company visits your college maybe late in September, October, November, offering a very high package and expecting students to have some latest technology knowledge, go for it. Okay, maybe first complete your stage 1, stage 2, go through this particular you can take up any technology, learn that completely in 2 months, 3 months, and then you can appear for that company. Currently, I'm assuming that most of the companies would be visiting in July, August, and September. Any company after that coming in for your college, it will give you more time for preparation. Okay, so I hope you've understood what is stage 3. Not necessary to do everything of this. Do some points out of this which you are interested in, and it will help you to build your profile. Okay. Next. Yeah. Now this is about the dream company. Students coming in and telling me, I want 15 LPA package, 20 LPA package. I want to get placed in Google, Amazon, Netflix, all those companies, right? So it is possible. I'm not saying it is not possible. It is possible only if you are having, you have done first 3 stages. Okay. First, try to crack a 5-6 LPA company, guys. Some students, I really feel pity about them. They are not able to solve basic coding questions, but they are coming and asking, give us previous year questions of Amazon. Tell me how to do competitive coding. It is good to have aims, but have some practicality about analyze yourself. First of all, what is your current level? I'm not demotivating you. I'm giving you the path, basically, how you can go and reach that particular goal. If you are having a dream company goal, it is not going to run away. First, check out your current skills. Do the stage 1 foundation, do stage 2, do stage 3, build your profile, do some projects, get placed in companies for like 5, 6 LPA, 7 LPA, 8 LPA. Once you get placed, it is a safety net for all of you. Even if you don't crack a dream company or a core company job, at least you are having something in your hand after your engineering. Let me tell you, after your graduation, if you're wasting time in getting placed in companies, that is going to be the worst part. You should get placed before the end of your final year. Okay, by off campus, on campus, referral, LinkedIn, do whatever, build your profile, but you should get placed before your final year, because once you are out of your college, it becomes very difficult mentally, because your batchmates would be already placed, they would be working in companies, and it will be difficult for you in that situation if you have not worked in your final year. Okay, so yes, have a company, then do things like advanced DSA and advanced SQL. Participate in competitive coding and hackathons. Okay, you have to build higher level projects in your domain. So suppose you have decided that I want to go into full stack, build difficult level projects of full stack. Suppose you want to get into data science, build difficult level data science projects. Okay, you should have a GitHub profile, definitely. In that, all your projects should be there. You should upload all your projects on GitHub. Okay. You have to face multiple mock technical interviews. Okay. The students who are placed in Google, Microsoft, or maybe any other product based company or any other company with higher package, actually it is not their first interview. They may have received 7, 8, or 10 rejections, after which they got that selection. Okay. So whenever you see at people posting on LinkedIn that I got selected in this so and so company, it is not their first company, guys. Okay. It is basically the hard work or the rejections they have faced during their entire journey to get that particular package. We know a lot of students. So we know students, one of our masterclass student who got placed in a company with 11 LPA package. He got rejected in 3 companies and then got selected in 4 companies. Okay. The first company he got selected was 5 LPA, then 7 LPA, then 8 LPA, and then he got 11 LPA. So that is the hard work which every student takes in to get that high level package. Okay. Face multiple mock interviews. And guys, dream companies or mang companies have their own different hiring process. So check out that experiences of students who are placed. Okay. Your LinkedIn profile should be top notch. All your projects, all your skills, all your everything should be updated on LinkedIn, because generally such kind of you can say companies who praise students with higher packages, they even shortlist them based on their LinkedIn profile. Okay. So that is the thing you need to do to get the dream company. So guys, I hope you have got a rough idea about stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. Just to revise the students who have maybe joined in right now, stage 1, we are going to complete all of the foundation things which are necessary to prepare for any company: aptitude, programming concepts, DSA, personal interview, technical interview, resume. Okay. Then we are going to go for stage 2, wherein how to prepare for a specific company. And this strategy is going to remain common for all companies. Okay. Not that only just one company. Okay. So even if you are preparing for TCS, Wipro, Infosys, any company, understand their pattern, solve previous year questions, solve mock test. For interview, check out their previous year interview questions, face mock interview. This is going to be common for all the companies. Okay. Next, if you have got time, build your profile, do some extra projects, learn some new technologies, participate in a lot of workshops, webinars, which will give you knowledge about other new technologies. Do a lot of co-curricular activities. So co-curricular activities are all the activities which you do in your college, probably organizing a technical fest and all those things. Okay. And after you do that, then you get play. And if you do the guys stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, definitely you are going to get placed with a package of 6, 7 LPA. Okay. Later on, you can do all the things which I've mentioned, like advanced DSA, SQL, competitive coding, hackathon, building advanced level projects to get in the higher package companies. Okay. Next. Okay. Now, guys, what you need to do, you all need to do a self-analysis. Okay. First, what is a self-analysis? First, check when are the campus placements going to start at your college, whether they are going to start in July, whether they are going to start in August or September. If none of the companies visit your college, definitely TCS is going to conduct the national level drive in the month of probably July or August. Okay. Check what is the current level of your foundation study. Okay. For foundation study is this one. Okay. So check out your level. Maybe some of you are already good in aptitude. Some of you are already good in programming. Some of you are good in both. Maybe you need to focus more on interview or maybe data structures, DBMS. So it depends on you. Check out what is the current status of your foundation training. Then check what is the status of your company specific preparation. So suppose you already know that TCS is going to visit, or maybe Capgemini is visiting, or Deloitte is visiting, Accenture is visiting. Check, have you prepared for that company, started preparation? Check that status. And after doing that, check how much daily time you need to dedicate to complete your preparation. Okay. According to me, currently, if you look at the situation, you have to study at least 5 hours a day. Dedicate 2 hours or 3 hours, 2.5 hours in the morning, 2.5 hours in the evening. If you do that hard work for next 3 to 5 months, I'm pretty sure you are going to land up with a good placement offer. Okay. Whether your college has got companies or not doesn't matter. There are a lot of off-campus opportunities which will come up. Okay. There will be a lot of on-campus opportunities will come up. You have to be ready for that. Okay. Now, these are some of the very important FAQs, frequently asked questions, which are asked by students. How much time should I dedicate for daily for placement preparation? I would say 5 hours at least. If looking at the current situation, if you are a 2024 batch student, if anyone who is 2023 or 2025 batch student, it would differ upon when is the next opportunity going to come up. Okay. Yes. So guys, one important thing, if you are liking the way we are sharing this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Second question is, are projects important? They are important, yes, but provided that you do some projects apart from academic projects, because academic project everyone is going to do. So have some extra projects, maybe 2 or 3 projects, which will help you to build your profile. Having backlogs, pointer percentage is less. What should I do? Now, guys, this is not basically companies are going to select the eligibility criteria. Last year, TCS was allowing one particular live backlog. Okay, TCS was allowing that. Next, companies like Capgemini, Accenture, they did not even check percentage of 10th and 12th. They just check the graduation percentage. So, guys, what is going to happen is opportunity is going to come. The students who are above 60% in 10th, 12th, and graduation, they will get more opportunities. Student who have got maybe less somewhere else, you are having some live backlog or less in 12th standard or 10th standard, or maybe in graduation you are less than 60%. It is going to happen that you are going to get a little bit less opportunities. But yes, opportunities will be there. But it should not happen that you have got less than 60. That's why you are not preparing for placement. A situation will come, a company will say, okay, we don't keep any percentage criteria, please apply for the process. And at that time, you will hurry up in and you will be panicking, like, I have not done any preparation and now this company is allowing me. So don't be in that situation. Okay. A lot of companies are changing their eligibility criterias, and you have to do your best preparation. Whichever company you become eligible for, you need to have that aim to crack that particular company. Okay, I'm not from CSID background. Should I learn programming? Yes, definitely, because most of the companies are asking for programming knowledge. There were some core companies who are also asking for programming knowledge. Also, guys, core companies opportunities are going to be less because basic industry requirement, wherein, like, suppose I consider mechanical engineers requirement in mechanical industry is less. They prefer more of diploma students or ITI students to carry out the daily jobs. But when it comes to R&D department, the engineer requirement is less compared to IT and computers, right? So you can try for core, but keep a backup option in software. Okay, so it should not happen that you were behind core entire final year and at the end you have not landed up in core or software. So software job can be a safety net. If you don't get the core job, you can go and enter the software job. Okay. Next, companies do not visit my college. What should I do? Even if no companies visit your college, there will be off-campus drives. Okay. So don't worry about that. Even if 0 companies visit, TCS is going to visit. There will be some off-campus drives. Opportunities are going to be there. Your job is to prepare. Okay. Next, which language to prefer for placements? So for actual coding round, I would prefer C++ and Java. Okay. Or Java basically. Okay. If you are from maybe mechanical, electrical, and you have gone for C or Python, it is fine. You can use that as well. How do I get information of job openings and drives? Follow our social media page for genuine updates. Okay, we are not going to give you any update wherein it is just written like experience 0 to 2 years. So a lot of channels, a lot of platforms would share some opportunities which are totally irrelevant to 2024 batch students. They will just, so 0 to 2 years does not mean that you can apply. 0 to 2 year experience is basically for already who have graduated and passed out, because those requirements are immediate. Okay. So it is not for 2024. Just follow our Instagram page for 2024 batch actual updates. Okay. How do you manage your time to be able to develop extra skills for better placements after college, at the same time not burning out? Yes, this is going to be a challenge, guys, because you are going to face your college. There will be final year project, final year your schedule, academic schedule, and you have to prepare for placement. But currently, guys, keep everything aside and focus on placements. I would say dedicate 5 hours, not continuous 5 hours, but dedicate maybe 2.5 hours in the morning or 3 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening. Okay, so that is must if you are starting or if you want to prepare and get placed in the next 3 to 4 months. So these were some of the questions which most of the students were asking us in that particular Google form. Now, let me just share you something. Let me just share you some of the important topics. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so this, guys, I hope you are able to see my screen. Yes. So this is the aptitude syllabus, which is important for placement preparation. Okay, this is a PDF. Basically, this is our syllabus for our masterclass students, which we cover in our masterclass. So quantitative aptitude, these are the topics like allegation, mixture, area volume, arithmetic aptitude, word problems, average. So you can take a screenshot later on. Also, I will share the link of this PDF with you. But these are some of the important topics of aptitude. Okay, you can take a screenshot as well. If it is visible to you on the screen, you can take a screenshot of this. Okay, so these are some of the important topics. Let me just zoom out so that you can take an entire screenshot. Yeah. So I think now it is visible in a single shot. So you can take a screenshot of this particular screen. So these are some of the important topics of aptitude. Okay, or quantitative aptitude. Then if I go to down to logical reasoning and verbal ability, okay. So these are some of the important topic of logical reasoning and verbal ability. Okay. So you can take a screenshot of this as well. Yeah, we will share, Vishnu will share this syllabus again. Okay. This is about C programming. Okay. If you are doing C programming, then these are some of the important concepts of C programming. If you are doing C++, then these are some of the important concepts of C++. I'll share this PDF later on, but I'll just go through to show you, like introduction, flow control, functions, array strings, OOP concepts, pointers, object class structures, inheritance. This is about Java. Okay. Here you can check Java as well. Okay, these are some of the important concepts of Java which we covered during our masterclass. Additional topics in Java. So these are also very important topics when it comes to like higher level package companies. Okay. Then about Python, we have mentioned over here. These are some of the important topics of Python. Okay. Now these are some of the important topics of DSA. Okay. So this is very, very important. So this is some of the basic DSA. There will be advanced DSA as well. Okay. Yeah. So these are some of the advanced DSA, that is the greedy algorithms and dynamic programming. So this is also covered. So I'll share this PDF, guys. So this PDF will help you. So the entire syllabus is there, or syllabus in the sense you will get all the important topics also. So DBMS syllabus is there. Suppose, yeah, so this is not loading. Yeah. OS syllabus is there, operating systems, computer network syllabus is there. Okay, full stack development, everything is there. So later on, I will share this with you. Now what I want to share with you, all of you, is yeah, so I want to share one daily plan which we have created. Okay, so this particular plan PDF also I will share. So what you need to do basically to make sure that you are having that discipline to study every day, follow one plan. So on day one, I am going to probably study aptitude percentage topic, and coding, I am going to study introduction variable constants. On day two, I am going to study profit loss and then operators and flow control. Day three, day four. So for each and every day, if you have got some plan which is ready with you, it will help you to achieve your goal easily. Okay. So this is the thing which you need to do. So for next 25 to 30 days, if you are following this particular plan, you are going to complete the entire syllabus of aptitude, coding, and DSA. Okay. So we have created this plan. I'll share this PDF as well. Later on, what I will do, I'll add the link of both of this PDF in the description of the video after we end the live session. Okay. So once you complete this 25 days plan, then you can go ahead and study for any particular company specific preparation. Okay. Now let me just continue and come back to my presentation. Yeah. Yes. Now, how you can prepare, guys? So many students were asking us the information about our complete masterclass. So we are starting with our complete placement preparation masterclass from 2nd July. Okay. Now, just you can wait for around 5 to 10 minutes. And in that, I will give you what happens basically in complete masterclass. Okay. So this is just a information about us. So those who don't know, I just didn't introduce myself at the start. So my name is Amit Prabhu. Okay, I'm co-founder of Talent Battle. So Talent Battle is a one-stop platform for placement preparation and upskilling. So students from more than 5,000 plus colleges use our courses. We have got 250K plus YouTube subscribers. More than 4 lakh students have registered on our platform. More than 52,000 plus successful placements. So we have been doing this from the year 2014. So more than 9 plus years right now, we have been doing this. Okay. So we have partnered with 100 plus companies for referrals and fresher hiring. So as I said, referrals, we have a network of people who are working in different companies, and whenever there are opportunities, they share it with us and we share that with our masterclass students. Associated also with 20 plus colleges, wherein we directly visit the college and give or impart the training over there. Okay. You can later on go through this placement statistics. The highest CTC our students received was 40 LPA for Adobe. Average CTC is around 8.5 LPA. Okay. 97.6% is the selection ratio, wherein the students who were eligible for placements, who sat for placements, 97.6% students got placed. Now, we also introduced this for our 2 years package students, like 100% placement guarantee. Now, many of the people don't generally give this 100% guarantee, but we are giving this for the students basically who are purchasing our 2 year plus subscription. Now, why we are doing that? Because for past 2 to 3 years, we have been analyzing our performance of our students, and we have found that if the students are doing all the courses which we are recommending them from our dashboard, then they are landing up with a fixed offer after their graduation. Okay, so that's why we are making this. Later on our website, you can visit and check out what is this 100% placement guarantee with Masterclass, and it will help you out to understand. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll give you a detail about our content. What is the content? I will explain in simple format. I have created a flow chart. Okay. First is aptitude preparation. Okay. Concept clearing lectures for quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability. First, you go through the concept clearing lectures, then extra practice questions and mock test will also be there. Okay. Same for programming and data structure algorithms. You will get concept clearing lectures for C, C++, Java, and Python, and also data structure algorithms in all 4 languages. So if you prefer C++, then you can watch C++, Java, then Java. Okay. There will be practice coding questions separate for service based and separate for product based. Next, company specific training. All the previous over questions of 25 plus companies, service and product based are covered. And this 25 number is increasing day by day. So any new company comes in, we are adding it to our previous masterclass students. Okay. Next, certifications. So full stack development, data science, AI, machine learning, cloud computing with AWS, IoT, all these certification programs are there. All the courses are like more than 500 plus hours. And these are project based courses. So suppose you do full stack development, there are 25 projects in full stack development. You do cloud computing with AWS, there will be a project based on cloud computing. IoT, there will be a project. So it is not just a certification, it is the actual application of your knowledge. Okay. Apart from certifications, there will be 25 plus projects of easy, medium, and difficult level. Those will be based on either programming languages or latest technologies. We have also introduced easy level. Why I would say is those students who are from core branch like mechanical, they want to start up with some project, they can use easy. Those are already good with coding, you can go with medium and difficult level. Okay. Now, it is not just project topics, detailed videos on each and every project with code and explanations, projects to build resume and improve your GitHub profile. So each project will come with detailed explanation, how to do project installation, code, everything. Okay. Next, there are some important computer subjects like database, computer networks, operating systems, which is covered. Then most important part, interview preparation, resume making, and soft skills. So we have got detailed lectures on strategies to use during your technical and personal interviews and making resume. Once you do that, we are going to have 1-to-1 mock interviews with industry experts. Apart from that, once you complete your resume, you have to send your resume to us and we'll correct it and send it back to you. So that is the way we correct resume and prepare for interviews. Next, very important thing which we have currently introduced for our masterclass students is communication skill batches. So we are going to conduct live lectures for communication skill improvement, wherein we'll be helping you to improve your reading, listening, writing, and speaking skills. Okay. We have got basic English grammar, cover letter writing, essay writing, email writing courses also covered. So this is the brief content, and any new thing which we introduce is directly added to Masterclass students without any cost. So for example, recently we started with our TCS NQT live lectures. So it was directly given to the Masterclass students. Hexaware live lectures were conducted. Masterclass students were given that access. Any new course we add, it will be given to the Masterclass students. Okay. Next, this is the delivery method. So what will be the delivery method is aptitude. You are going to face live and recorded. Programming DSA, it will be live and recorded. Why we go for live lectures? It will help you to induce your discipline. Just watching recorded lectures, what happens is you will purchase and you will forget. Okay. So live lectures basically helps you to interact with the trainer as well. And it will have a daily discipline with you that yes, today for 2 hours, I have to attend the live lecture and complete. If you don't attend the live lecture, you can always watch the recording on Talent Battle dashboard. Okay. Company specific training for around 10 companies we conducted live and recorded both, and 15 plus companies is only self-paced. For other things, guys, like certifications, projects, important computer subjects, we generally keep it recorded because it is up to students' preference which project or which certification he wants to do. So all the content you can access anytime 24/7 whenever you want to study. As soon as you purchase or register for the masterclass, you can start studying immediately. But live lectures are going to start for new batch from 2nd July. Okay. Next, interview preparation, resume making, and soft skills will be live plus recorded. So this is the delivery method of masterclass basically. Next, duration. So these are the hours you can, I'll not just read out the hours. Okay. But you can take a screenshot of this. It is like you will get everything, all the content required for placement preparation at one platform. No need to visit any particular YouTube channel. You don't no need to go to any other platform to do your placement preparation once you register. Okay. Yeah. So guys, now many students would say we don't have time, but you need to decide what you need to prepare right now. This particular course is not just a 2-month, 3-month course. Currently check your, you can say preference. If you want to study aptitude, coding and DSA, you can do it in next 30 days and start company specific preparation. In the next 6-8 months, you can do certifications projects whenever you are trying for different opportunities. So suppose there is a company coming in maybe in the month of January, then you can study using our dashboard, okay, at that time as well. Okay, so this is the overall roadmap. So you prepare for aptitude, prepare for programming, profile building and certifications you can do. You can do soft skills preparation, company specific preparation, face mock interviews, and most important, iterate till success. So iterate till success means you have to continue this till your success. So suppose you get placed with a 4 LPA package, it does not mean your course ends. You have to start preparing more for higher package companies. Okay. And continuously till your placement, continuously our mentorship will always be there with you. Okay. So these are the content. So these are the list of companies which you can prepare for using our platform. Okay. Next, these are some of the tools and technologies which you will learn while completing all our courses. This is the certificate which you get for each and every course. So you complete for maybe a Python course or a AIML course, you get this certificate for each and every course which you complete. Next. Now, guys, these are going to, now see why we have introduced the fast track mode. Most of the companies would come in July, August, September, right? So you have hardly got maybe 30 to 45 days. So that's why we have created a fast track mode where we'll be conducting live classes in the morning as well as in the evening. So morning, it would be around 7:30 to 9:30 and evening, it would be around 6 to 9. So this is the general time. If you miss the live class, you can watch the recordings. And also, guys, doubt clearing groups will always be there. Doubt clearing Telegram groups are there. So that groups, in anytime you are studying, you face any doubt, just put it in the group and our mentors will help you. If there are some doubts which cannot be cleared on group, you can directly call our mentor, set up a call, and you can clear your doubts on basically on call as well. Okay. Now, if you don't want to go for fast track mode, you can watch the normal mode. That is, all the self-paced lectures are already provided on dashboard. As soon as you purchase, you can start watching and studying. Okay. For normal mode as well, you will get doubt clearing groups and support. So if you want fast track mode, you can go for that. Normal mode, you can go for that. You can go for a combination of both as well. So these are the fees, guys. Many students were asking us about the fees. So you can go for minimum 3 months and maximum 48 months of subscription. But if you are a 2024 batch students, I would recommend you minimum 6 months subscription at least. Okay, we generally recommend students to go for 12 months because all the placement preparation material will be there with you for the next 1 year, and any opportunity comes, you need not go and search out for preparing for latest technologies or projects. So everything will be there. Now guys, this particular column, you can see whenever you will visit the link on the website, you will see this particular price. Okay, so there is a drop down wherein you can select your validity, whether you want to go for 6 months, 12 months, 3 months. This is the discount for the upcoming batch. So you can use the code webinar on the card page. So once you apply this code on the card page, the fees will reduce to this particular price. Okay. And guys, if you are having your friend whom you want to, you are a study buddy maybe, okay, you want to study together, you can, two students enrolling together can use a buddy offer. Okay, so here the price is 2124 for one student, but if you're going for two students enrolling together, you get it for 1899 per student. Okay, so the price reduces per student for a buddy offer. So you can take a screenshot of this. Okay, Ajinkya, is it possible for you to show the dashboard demo right now?
Let me check, Amit. Just give me 1 moment.
Yes. So guys, you can take a screenshot of this, and any other query you are having, you can ask me now in the live chat. Okay, I'll go through the live chat. Okay, share PDF. Okay, so guys, what I will do, guys, basically after this session, I will add the PDF link in the description of the video. You can watch there, you can check the PDF over there. Okay, after the live session, I will add it. You can come back to this video link and you can check the PDF. Okay. If Shashank, if there are more than 2 people interested, just get in touch with our team on WhatsApp or Instagram, and we will provide you additional discount if you're having a group of maybe 3, 4, 5 people, 10 people as well. Okay. How to enroll for buddy offer? Khushi, just message us and we will help you out with the buddy offer. Okay, Khushi. So just message on Instagram or WhatsApp and we will share you the details about how to enroll for buddy offer. Can we extend months after buying course? Yes. So suppose guys, if you are enrolled for a 6 months course, then you can extend it to 12 months by just paying the difference amount. So for example, for 6 months, if you pay 2974 and later on, if you, after 6 months, if you want to increase, then you can pay the difference and you can basically enroll.
I will just show a dashboard demo. Till
Sure,
then you
sure.
can handle the queries on the chat box.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, just let me know if my chat box or if my screen is visible.
Yes, Ajinkya, it is visible.
Yes. Okay. So I will quickly cover the dashboard demo, and then some new questions were also there. Yash also asked regarding JavaScript. I will be covering those questions as well. Just give me 5 to 6 minutes. Okay. So basically, whenever you enroll for the complete masterclass, you will be getting a dashboard like this. Okay. So as Amit mentioned, some the lectures are conducted in live training format, as well as self-paced sessions are available for you. Okay, so how it happens? Suppose if you check the aptitude lectures part, now there are some students who might not be having any idea about aptitude, about quantitative, logical, and verbal. Now you get two options, guys. Either you can attend all the sessions live whenever trainers are going to conduct it during the live session. Okay, and then suppose if you're not able to attend the live session, you can watch the recordings as well. So just to give you idea, suppose if you want to start your preparation immediately, then on the dashboard you get all the topics: percentage, average, probability, partnership. Even if you have zero idea about aptitude, you don't need to worry about it. You just need to watch the video. Whenever you are watching the video, if you get any questions, you can just post that into the group. Okay, now just to give you idea, we have covered almost all the important quant, logical, verbal related topics. Even if you check, there are some topics which are very rarely asked. Okay, like crypt arithmetic is only asked by Infosys and Elitmus exam. You might be knowing about Elitmus exam. Then there is a topic elementary statistics, which usually asked by TCS. It is a difficult topic. Maybe later on you can again check that particular part. Okay, so in this particular course, you will get each and everything in detail, concepts, shortcuts, okay, practice questions, everything regarding aptitude. Now, please note this will be covered live as well. Okay, so if you want to attend live session, you can do that. Now, maybe you will get a question. Okay, now I want to practice more questions. What should I do? So we have created a separate course with the name Extra Practice Question. Again, all the topics are mentioned over here with the additional questions. So you can check the percentage part, type 1 question, type 2, type 3. Again, in the Extra Practice Question course, you will be solving 20 to 40 questions per topic. So total, if you check, you'll be solving 60 to 80 questions, okay, which is more than enough. You don't need to refer any other book, any other YouTube video, any other platform. This is more than enough. Now, all those students who are not confident about the communication skills, as we have mentioned earlier, we are going to start with English communication improvement or English communication practice module for all the masterclass previous batches and upcoming batches students. Okay, so basically you need to have idea about English grammar concepts. So we already have created a detailed course in which we have mentioned about the concepts of tenses, then WH questions, question tags, active voice, passive voice, degree of comparison. Now, just to give you idea, usually verbal ability round becomes challenging for the students, those who do not belong to English medium background. Now, if you don't know basics of direct speech, indirect speech, active voice, passive voice, how you're going to solve challenging questions of verbal ability. To make sure our students are able to do that, that is the reason we have created this detailed course. And again, this is about learning grammatical concepts. But the second part, which is practice, that will be happening through the live sessions, where our mentors will be continuously there with our complete masterclass students, and the communication related preparation, like whatever interview questions are usually asked, all the answers will be prepared, okay, in a systematic manner. Now, this is about the aptitude part. Next will be technical. As Amit mentioned, for technical, we have different options. You can go for C, C++, Java, and Python. Even if you have zero knowledge about coding, like maybe if you're from non-CSIT background, you don't have like any idea about coding, you don't need to worry about it. Just give me one moment. Amit, webinar code is YouTube, not webinar. Okay. So I will continue now. So if you check over here, guys, right now we have C, C++, Java, and Python. Everything starts from basic. Now, what you need to do whenever you are watching the video, okay, whatever questions are solved in that particular video, you should attempt it immediately. Now, as I mentioned earlier, all these sessions will happen live as well. So suppose if you just don't want to watch the self-paced sessions, you can just go through the live sessions as well. For the live session, we will pick one particular programming language, and then the DSA related lectures will happen. Yes, attendance link, just give me, guys, like 1 minute. I will share it with Amit. Just give me 1 moment. Till then I will continue. Okay, so basically C programming. Similarly, if you want to study DSA is available in C, C++, Java, and Python. Just give me 1 moment. I will share the link with Amit. Okay, later on also we will share the link again. Okay, I will continue for now. Okay, so as I was mentioning regarding DSA is very crucial subject. Okay, which you need to understand. Okay, Rahul, apply coupon code as YouTube. Don't put any space before and after. Okay, just type capital YouTube. Okay. Now, apart from that, we do have like lectures related to operating system, database. Now, one very important part which Amit might have mentioned earlier. You might be studying one particular programming language, maybe C, C++, Java, and Python. Maybe you have studied that in second year, first year, or third year also. But the problem is why many students are not able to crack the coding rounds, because the lack of practice. Okay, to ensure that, okay, what we have done, that we have created 100 days coding course, which will be part of this particular masterclass, which starts from basic up to the advanced level. For each particular coding statement, you get solutions in C, C++, Java, Python. This is for practice. Once you know a particular programming language, maybe C, C++, Java, Python, then you can go for it. Okay. Now the next part will be, now one more thing I would like to mention, we are going to start with CN, computer network specific course, in this particular week itself. So again, masterclass students can attend it live or they can watch the recordings as well. Now third part quickly I will cover is company specific training. Now, as we know, we already have started, like you might be knowing, we have already started with TCS and Hexaware related preparation. Some students across India, okay, some colleges were having Hexaware on-campus opportunity. So we have already started conducting Hexaware lecture. So right now also our trainers are conducting lecture for Hexaware, okay, for the students who are having Hexaware related exam, okay. Similarly, we have started with TCS preparation because we are expecting TCS to have exam in next 30 to 45 days. So we have started preparation related to that as well. So what we do in company specific training, whatever previous year question that company has asked for quant, logical, verbal, technical MCQ, coding, everything is covered. Just to give you idea, for TCS, we have created detailed videos. For TCS, again, as TCS is important opportunity, we have 3 courses. One separate for Ninja for additional questions, one for digital, and then in general, common we have created like TCS NQT off campus. In that, you can check again the sessions. These are the live sessions which we have conducted so far. On 19 June, 20th June, as we have mentioned, you will be getting recordings. On the right side, you can find interview questions for TCS, different programming sets which are useful for TCS. Each and everything is available. Right now, we have around 23 to 25 company specific preparation, and we keep on adding the new numbers. So whenever we get any previous year questions of any company, we either take the live sessions or we provide recordings to the students. Now, next is resume and interview preparation. As Amit mentioned, you will be getting mock interview with experts, one-to-one technical interview, one-to-one personal interview, along with the communication practice that we are going to have, okay, for the interviews. So there will be some group interviews as well that we will be conducting. Your resume will be also verified by our experts. Again, for the technical interview preparation, we have subject-wise questions that are usually asked. Okay, I have shared the link actually. Yes, attendance link. Yeah. Now you can wait till the end. Later on, if you're having any questions, I will answer them, and then again attendance link will be shared. Don't worry about it. Okay. So in technical interview, how to approach service-based companies, how to approach product-based companies, that we have covered. Okay. Now next part, which is very important, is the projects. Usually students do not have any additional projects apart from the academic projects. So to target that, what we have done, we are going to provide you around 25 projects in detail. Like these are the mini projects that you can do in 3 to 5 days just to make sure your resume looks good. Okay, additional projects. If you want detailed high level projects, we have created those projects as well. Okay, just to give you idea, suppose if I go inside desktop based chatting application, how it works. Basically, you will be given introduction of that particular project, installation related videos will be there, then the different part wise video will be there along with all the documents. If you complete this particular project, you just need to send us email that I have completed desktop based chatting application using Java. Just allow issue the certificate. So we will be providing you certificate for each project, for each programming language, DSA, technical subject, for each latest technology that you can upload on LinkedIn, that you can add to the resume as well. Even as Amit mentioned, we have started with the projects related to technologies like IoT. Suppose if you're interested, we have just added home automation system. Again, some different projects, also smart irrigation related project is also going to be uploaded for the masterclass students. And then there are separate projects for full stack, then data science as well. Now, in the latest technology, we have the best full stack development course that I can see. If you are a student from any background, even non-engineering background students also we have for this particular full stack development course. Okay, they are just going through each and every video. They are creating different projects through that. Okay, they are submitting those projects to us. This is the best course I can say that you can get. You can check all the necessary technologies we have covered in this particular full stack related project or full stack related course. Just one thing I would like to tell guys, Amit has also covered that for 2024 batch students, your priority should not be projects or latest technologies immediately. I am not going to tell you that in next 2 months you need to do projects, you need to do full stack development. No. First, I'm going to tell you, do Aptitude, do one programming language, do DSE. Once you do that, start with the company specific training. Suppose if you're already placed or if you're still waiting for the opportunities, then do projects and latest technologies to upskill yourself. I hope this particular part, the priority is clear for you. Okay. Similarly, in latest technologies, we have IoT, we have like different, these certifications are going to happen in these months. Okay. In next months, cloud computing, we recently covered. Okay. Also, we have covered robotics related certification. Data science right now is the ongoing course. So we are conducting it every week. Okay. So the self-paced sessions are available for the database, data science. Now, last but not the least is mock test. Whatever you are going to study, you need to implement. You need to try whether you are able to implement your knowledge. That is the reason we keep on taking the mock test on a continuous basis. Okay. So we conduct weekly masterclass test series. There are topic wise test series which are available for you. Okay. So you can check percentage, average, profit loss, all the topic wise tests are available. Then you will be getting technical tests for each subject like C, CPP, Java, Python, okay, even database, data structure, everything. And then the company specific test series are also available along with the coding test. Okay. So overall, this is the syllabus, okay, of the masterclass. It will be happening live as well as self-paced sessions are available. Now, just to give you idea of the previous batch that we started on, I guess, 31st May, okay, the fast track batch. For that fast track batch, we have already completed the important aptitude lectures. We have completed C++. We started with the C++ and DSA in C++ is almost about to finish. So, but for that, how many lectures we have conducted? We are right now conducting lectures during morning time, like 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. We are also conducting evening lectures 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Suppose if you are not able to attend the live sessions, you don't need to worry. You will be getting recording of each and everything. But for 2024 batch student, it is necessary to complete the foundation training in next 30 to 40 days. Rather than regretting later on, it is better to prepare early. Okay. So guys, I guess regarding fees, Amit has already covered that particular doubt. Okay, I will just go on the link. Just give me one moment. So Amit might have already shared you the link of the masterclass. Over here, you can check the different prices are there. You can apply the coupon code that we have shared. The batch is going to start on 2nd July. You can apply the coupon code YouTube. You will be getting 15% discount. Just give me one moment. There is one buddy offer as well. The buddy offer is also going on. You can check the details for the buddy offer. For buddy offer, what happens? You almost get 25% discount. Currently, the discount code that we have shared, which is YouTube, okay, that is 15% discount. But if you and your friend is going to come, okay, then I can say you'll be getting almost 25% discount. Just let me check the other question. Just give me a moment. One question is, if the content of all the validities are same, why there are different validities like 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months? Basically, it is access to the content. All the content like aptitude, coding, everything is same. Maybe 2024 batch students need the access for the masterclass maybe for 6 months or 12 months. 2023 batch may need it for 3 months only. Okay, 2025 batch may need it for 24 months or 48 months. Okay, depends. Okay, so that is the reason we have created different validity options. If it is possible, 2024 batch, I would suggest you to go for 1 year, okay, of the validity. Okay, it will be better for you. Okay, because you can later on study the latest technologies as well. But like maybe due to financial reasons, if it is not possible for you, at least go for 3 months. Okay, but just don't delay your preparation. That is very necessary. You might be having one doubt on YouTube, everything is free, why I need to pay again, why I should pay for maybe this kind of courses if each and every lecture on YouTube is free. Guys, you need to understand, maybe on YouTube you will get all the aptitude lectures, maybe you will get all the coding related session, DSA related session, everything is there. But what you need is a structured preparation. If you keep on watching videos randomly, maybe someday on aptitude, maybe random videos, okay, without knowing what is the importance of those topics for the campus placement, then you may not achieve the goal immediately. Okay, as you're having very less time, 30 to 45 days only for the 2024 batch, I'm saying, okay, you need to make sure you are putting your efforts in the right direction. So rather than getting confused, rather than getting distracted, it is necessary to put efforts in the right direction. And that is where the experience comes. We have almost 10 years of experience in this particular industry where we can help you rather than putting efforts on the wrong subjects, wrong topics, what you need to do. And that is why we have created the study plan as well. Amit, I guess the WhatsApp link is blocked. I guess I added some different link. Just give me one moment. Just give me one moment, guys. Let me just cancel that link. Okay. Amit, I will share you the form link. Maybe you can just edit that particular form, okay, and check. Okay. Any other question, guys? Can you provide free demo classes of this masterclass for at least 10 days? Akanksha, 10 days will be difficult because the masterclass is going to be like, it is going to be in a fast track mode. So our target will be to finish the foundation training syllabus in 30 days. So what will be finished is like entire aptitude, one programming language, and then DSA will be finished in 30 days during live sessions. But if you want any other thing, that is already available in self-paced format on your dashboard, so you can do that anytime. So yes, free classes, or I can say some demo lectures, are available on YouTube also. We have them, and on suppose if you need it for masterclass later on, you can send us message as well. Okay, just one thing I would like to say: don't delay your preparation. Okay, to all the students. Okay, already it is very late. Okay, but if you again delay it later on, like you may feel that you may regret about it. Okay, any other question? Kaustuv is saying, I have already subscribed to the masterclass. Should I join whether I can join the fast track batch or normal batch? Okay, Kaustuv, right now fast track batch. Okay, I will prefer, because what will happen, there are, as I mentioned, it is a very high time that we need to cover the syllabus as soon as possible. So I would prefer the fast track batch. Also for masterclass students which are already registered, tomorrow we are going to have a separate meeting. Okay, so you will get details about the meeting later on your group. Okay, so there also you can ask me those questions. Yes. Any other question, guys? Akanksha is asking who all will be the mentors. Basically, we have mentors like Amit is there. I will be also available. Apart from that, we have technical mentors like Rohit sir is there, Vaishnavi ma'am is there, Chand sir is there, Pujita ma'am is there, and then again general placement mentors are available from different companies. Again, if you need some specific mentors from specific domain, like sometimes what happens, students need mentors from full stack or maybe AWS or maybe any other domain like data science. So we connect you to the industry mentors as well. Just you need to tell us, I need information about this particular thing. We will connect you with the particular mentor. Hi, Yash, I will cover your doubt. So Yash was asking whether JavaScript will be important or JavaScript will be useful, as he has studied JavaScript from the start. Okay, Yash, your profile is definitely impressive. Whatever you have done from the first year, I would like to appreciate that. You need to check what is your plan. Like suppose if you're going to target on-campus opportunities like TCS, maybe Accenture, maybe Wipro, Infosys, in that case, you need to study aptitude. You need to go for one language, maybe C, C++, Java, or Python, and then DSA in that. Okay, if you are planning for those opportunities. If you're sure you only want opportunities in the full stack domain, looking at your profile, then JavaScript will be fine. You can continue doing that. Depends what you want to do. Okay. Is it possible to get placed when start learning from scratch in final year? Kushi, we need to do that, right? There is no other option. You need to start. It is definitely possible. Just you need to make sure you're ready to take the efforts. Suppose if you join the masterclass, just make sure you're ready to take the efforts. We will guide you how you can how to get placed as soon as possible. Shivam is saying, can I join tomorrow? Can I get the same discount by using YouTube coupon? Shivam, I need to check with the team once. Okay. Shashank, what is your question? I might have missed that. One student is asking, government jobs versus private jobs both have aptitude and reasoning. How to choose between the two? You should not choose based on the type of exam. Okay, aptitude, reasoning, interview will be common for everything. It depends on your interest. Okay, I would recommend to all the students, even those students who want to go for a GATE examination, MS, MBA, maybe any civil services examination, or maybe government exam, as he's saying. Okay, so you need to understand, please have one backup plan, which is very, very necessary in current stage. Okay, maybe companies like mass recruitment companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Accenture, at least have one opportunity. After that, if you want to try for any other opportunity, maybe government exam or maybe any other opportunity, you can do that. But please, first for the next 2 to 3 months, focus on the placement, private job. Okay. Shashank is saying, is it only IT related, or do you guys have updates for core companies like Bosch, Mercedes? Okay, Chi. Shashank, if there are any off-campus updates regarding such companies, we definitely provide that. I guess recently for 2023 batch, we updated for the mechanical students, okay, or and other core opportunity, core branch students as well, because there was opportunity. Usually, what happens for core branches, off-campus updates are less. For just Amit, have you shared the screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that's what I was saying, Shashank. Whenever there will be any update, we'll be letting you know. Okay. Right now, just make sure you at least have one backup opportunity, all non-CSIT students as well. Okay. Make sure you get one backup opportunity. So later on, you can plan in a better way. Oh, I'm from CAC. Can I go with Python? Varsha, you can do that. Okay, no problem with that. As we mentioned earlier, you need to go for one particular programming language. C++ or Java will be more preferable, as Amit mentioned earlier. But if you have already started with Python, if you have completed most of the part, you can continue with it. Okay. Now, I guess Amit is going to continue. I will just stop. Okay, just give me a moment.
So guys, just I have shared on the screen our placement stories. So even if you visit our Instagram page, basically here you can check out our latest placements and where our students have got placed. Okay. So if you can check, this particular masterclass students has got placed in 5 companies, guys. Okay. So, and he's a mechanical student. Okay. So if a mechanical student can get placed in 5 companies, the highest package is 7.6 LPA. Definitely you can think about the depth of the course which we are taking it through. Okay. So this particular student also got placed in Mercedes-Benz. So I think Shashank was asking about it. So she got placed in Mercedes with the package of 10 LPA. Okay, so you if you want to check out other success stories of the students, then you can just check out basically on our Instagram page. We generally update it over here in the highlights. Okay. So later on, again, you can come on Instagram. You can message us if you have got any particular query. Okay. Let me just come back to the presentation. Yeah. So any other query, guys, regarding course or regarding any other thing, you can just ask us on our social media platform. Okay. Let me just check if any other student have got any other query. Okay, so guys, if any of the query has remained unanswered, then always you can get in touch with our team. Okay, or if the coupon code is not working or you are not able to register, you are facing some issue, you can always get in touch with our team and we'll help you. Yes, Arpita. So we are towards the end of the session. Okay. I hope the session was useful for all of you. I think we started with giving information about masterclass probably after 1 hour. So for the first 1 hour of information session was completely about how you can prepare. Those who have joined late, maybe you can just go back to the video and watch the video again.
I mean, please take funny question.
Yeah. Hi, myself Funny. I only have basic knowledge of Python. What are the next steps that I would have to take? So if you have got basic knowledge of Python, make sure you go for at least C++ or C so that you can learn DSA in C++, because whenever you are going to face technical interviews, DSA knowledge is expected to be explained in C++ or Java. Okay. So if you are going for Python, then go for one more language. Python will be helpful for you to learn latest technologies. But when it comes to DSA and coding round, I would ask you to go for C++. Okay. Buddy offer is available for how much time? So buddy offer, guys, we are actually going to launch buddy offer. We were going to launch it today, but since we had session today, we are going to launch buddy offer tomorrow. So probably by tomorrow night, buddy offer, we are going to keep that. Kushi. Okay. After that, you can enroll only individually. So till tomorrow, please make sure you enroll for buddy offer. Share all links once again. So guys, if you check the description of this particular video, I have updated all the links. So just you can revisit this video or reload the video and you'll get all the links basically. Can I do DSA with TypeScript? It will be helpful for us or not? Yes, what I will do, I'll connect you to our technical mentor, Rohit sir, because he will be a better person to answer your particular question. So
I
get
will
in touch
answer
with us.
Akshay's doubt. He's asking validity of free course is showing till duration 30 June in attendance link. No, Akshay, what I have mentioned is till 30th June, you will be getting access to the course. So
Right.
the course will be assigned to you till 30th June. So once you submit the attendance form, then we assign it to you. Okay. And then you can check. So you can just read it once, what I have written.
Right. So one more thing, guys, just reload the video, and in the description, I have mentioned the masterclass joining link. I have also mentioned one WhatsApp number on which you can get in touch if you want to get buddy offer or if you have coupon code issues or any other issue. I have also mentioned the masterclass syllabus PDF as well. So you'll get all the important topics in that particular PDF. Okay. So guys, I think we can end the session over here. Any other doubt? If you are not able to, if it is not answered during the session, you can always ask us on social media and we will answer it. Okay. Okay. So I think Ajinkya, we can end with the
Yes.
session right now. Okay.
So
Guys,
all
thank
the
you.
very best, guys, for
Yeah.
the preparation. Make sure you start your preparation immediately. Please don't delay it. Okay, very necessary. Okay. In case of any questions, feel free to connect with us on Tele. I have added Telegram group link as well in the attendance form. You can join there. We keep on taking some discussions over there as well. Shashank, you need to connect with us. So we'll check how we can do that. Akshay, regarding demo, please send us message. Amit, will it be possible to share the WhatsApp link directly? Any link?
I have already WhatsApp group link you're saying?
No, WhatsApp message link. So anyone can message us directly.
Uh, Not available right now. Actually, I have shared the WhatsApp number.
Okay. If the WhatsApp number is there, guys, directly you can connect with us regarding demo lectures as well. At the end of the session, you said you are providing a technical interview and HR interview preparation course. Yes, that's what I mentioned. All the you for that you need to submit the attendance form. All the students who are going to submit the attendance form will get that particular course till 30th June. In next 48 hours, you will get a mail from us in which there will be a personal interview preparation course, technical interview preparation course, and resume preparation course will be there. Okay. I hope that clears the doubt. So I guess we can end this particular session. Again, all the very best for the preparation. In case of any query, you can connect with us. Okay. Thank you. Yes.